How does it work?
Okay. Really amazing.
A nutcracker.
Usually put your feet up there. Pick the heavy one.
What is a dominatrix and what is her role on a BDSM practice? What type of services does she actually offer? Who are the people that are taking this? Join me in this journey to better understand what a dominatrix is. Really interesting chapter today.
New York is a city that has everything. Here, every corner holds a secret. Today we're going to meet Miss Kitty, a dominatrix with years of experience, who will open for us the doors of a world as intriguing as it is unknown.
Well, how are you? I'm Miss Kitty Laurel. I'm well, glad to have you guys here today. Would you like to start the tour?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Let's go.
They just want you to tie them up and hit them.
No, so here's the thing. We do offer switch sessions. Rarely do we really allow our girls to be gagged because we it's a safety precaution.
Okay.
You know, so maybe some bondage, but you know, anyone else could definitely be gagged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's my first time getting to know a little bit about this world, so.
Oh, okay. So we'll be a little more.
Be gentle with me, please.
Yeah. You gonna do this in heels? Come on.
No, it's okay. No, stop it.
I won't punch you. I won't punch you. I can pick you up and throw you if you'd like that.
Okay, let's try that.
Are you sure?
You sure you can pick me up? I'm a heavy man. No, Miss Kitty.
Well, usually, we just have them squished. We'll sit on them, you know, things like that. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. You'll be fine.
This was an interesting interview.
I'm expecting to do that in heels. I usually don't go in that room with the stilettos, usually just the wedges.
So let's provide a little bit of context of how this profession actually began. During the 18th century, there were flagellants. Flagellants were women specially prepared to whip men. This had a little bit to do with religion, if not a lot. Basically having to do with the idea of forgiveness and trying to cleanse their soul through this whipping done by the flagellants. This type of service would be the ground base for the foundation of what we nowadays know as dominatrix. As the years went by, the flagellants were transformed into what today we know as dominatrix. In the 50s and 60s, the figure of dominatrix women started to appear in New York. Pioneers like Monique Von Cleef opened what they would call houses of pain, offering services that would usually combine erotism and pain. Yeah.
All right, Chinese. One of my all-time favorite rums because it contains, if you'd like to follow us first up there, one of my favorite rums because it contains the shibari rum here, which will be over to your right.
The shibari rum.
Yeah. We can do a lot of suspended bondage in there. There's a lot of self-suspension that happens in there.
So you get people in here?
Oh yeah.
Suspended here like this?
And we'll let them just, you know, hang out.
So this is one of your favorite ones?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. This room actually has 3 different scenes in here. This being one of the first, which is our shibari rum. Huh? Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Mummification.
Yeah.
What?
Usually, saran wrap.
You put that around?
Like an Amazon package.
Just leave it like this?
Mummification.
How long does somebody stay mummified?
As long as I need them to.
Oh, okay. And how long can one session last?
Oh, it depends on how long their pockets can last.
How long? Which was the longest one that you've had?
Ooh, for me it was 12 hours.
12 hours.
But that's because we had to cut it off.
Why?
Because we were closing. We're like, you gotta go home. He was here from like 1 to 1 in the morning. Yeah.
Okay.
This is Sanctum. As you can see, it's funny you speak about bondage. This is one of our main rooms for bondage, this table.
Are you guys having fun with the dom in the dungeon? If you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and go to my channel where I have a whole bunch of other videos that we filmed in New York City. Now, let's get back to the video.
Preferably, you can actually tie people up there. As you can see, we've done beautiful artwork here.
Which type of customer does usually come here? Like what age? Like.
See, that differs, especially after a pandemic. It seems like there's been an uprise of people that just are very curious about themselves in a manner. So they end up going down the rabbit hole to BDSM, and it leads them usually to us. So we've had an age range of everyone from college age to seniors. We have people who come here from nursing homes.
How much does one session cost? How long does it last? Like.
Well, here there's $2.55 an hour for the room rental fee, but that does not include the mistress's wage. It's a sliding scale.
Okay.
Yeah. So it could be anything from starting off at $250 to $300, all the ways up to you name it.
Depends on
whatever they're comfortable with, you know.
Nowadays, BDSM has earned a lot of recognition in society in general and is way more accepted than it was a few years ago. According to a study performed in 2017, 20% of Americans have experienced in some moments of their life a practice related with BDSM. In New York, the demand for dominatrix services has exponentially grown in the last few years. Show me how this works, please. Let's do a demonstration of how this would be used, for example.
This is our stockade. I will literally put you in there. Go ahead, you can get in there.
Get in here?
How are you feeling?
So how many clients do you usually have each day, or?
It depends. We can get an influx of maybe 2 to 3 per girl. Sometimes people get shy, or it could be up to maybe 5 or 6. It just depends on how many the girl wants to see.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah, I've had some partners and people that I've talked to over the years that have known that I've done this. Yeah, it's been interesting.
How does it work? Like being a dom and having a traditional partner?
Well, I'm an adult, so my life is compartmentalized. Business is business and personal is personal.
Okay, so this is strictly business for you. It doesn't give you any type of like pleasure?
No, not with my customers. No, I'm more of a interactive therapist.
Interactive therapist, interesting term to describe.
Let's get you out of here.
Thank you so much. You can close it, it's okay.
You're good.
So this looks all very scary.
It can be if you're not used to it. We've got let's see, one of my all-time favorite contraptions in here, which is a pump.
A pump. Okay.
Yeah, these are for our less endowed fellows when they want to seem like, or see something that they've never seen before.
You use one of those.
We pump it up.
You pump it up. Like is there blood? Can there be blood in one session? Like
yes.
If the client accepts?
If they want it, yes. We do needle play here. We do versions of castration.
How is that?
We mimic it. We have people that come in and they want us to use, like, say, a scalpel.
A scalpel? Where? No.
Castration.
Oh, I can't believe this.
Girls know what this is.
A nutcracker. No?
Yeah, let's go with that, a nutcracker. This.
Wait, I'm amazed by this, sorry.
No, you're fine. That's a speculum. Old school.
So this goes inside, and then it opens.
And I open it wide.
And it can open, all of these can open.
Oh, yeah.
And you can even regulate it to even open more.
Yeah. And I put all types of things in there, like chains.
Chains inside?
Yeah. I told you it gets a little more hardcore in here. Get up there.
Forced intoxication?
Yes. Oh, our laughing gas is back there. Usually I'll take the gas mask, and you're not allowed oxygen. You are given THC.
THC through the gas mask?
Forced intoxication. Yeah.
How do you get THC on a gas tube, or is it like smoke? It's smoke.
We smoke you out. But you sign up for it, don't worry. It's all consensual, I swear, okay?
What about the mirrors? Is it possible to watch from the other side?
Oh, that's why there's mirrors all the way around. You can watch from any angle that you'd like. We do a lot of shaving and waxing in here.
But like, who is watching from the other side?
Oh, no, these aren't two-way mirrors.
Ah, okay.
No.
That's what perhaps somebody wants to be watched.
That would be amazing, right? But unfortunately, like everything is, we have a confidentiality agreement down here because of some of the clients that we do have that come in here. But if they do want someone to see, that's why we offer group sessions. And we'll have other girls come in, and whether they want to humiliate or be a part of the scene. Yeah.
Sounds interesting. Like for a birthday, perhaps?
Yeah, I've had plenty of birthdays here. It's been amazing. A lot of people have been happy about it. Also, I found one of those sounding things.
One of those sounding things?
Yes.
What does it sound like?
What does it sound like, right? This would be an example of like a sounding instrument. This is one of our smaller ones. Usually we've got bigger ones as well. And this would go...
So it goes in on that side?
In the hole. The entire thing.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. Until about right there. Yeah.
And you said this doesn't hurt?
You've got the...
I don't want to try. I don't want to try this.
No, it doesn't hurt. No, none
Wow.
of my clients have.
Do you like put a little bit of lube or something?
Yeah, of course.
Right?
From what I've heard, it gives a sensation of like a backwards orgasm.
Backwards orgasm, like when you are about to ejaculate but you don't, and you like.
Okay.
But
only you would know that description. I guess so. Yeah, that's what they said.
Okay.
I just see their faces. So.
Yeah.
They didn't scream in pain.
They came back, so.
They came back. They always come back. But yeah, my favorite sessions in here are usually the waxing. I like to hear them scream in pain. We usually put our pets here in the dog cage. That's a wrestling mat.
You keep people in there. How did you
Our
get
pets.
into this? Like, what was your first approach to being a dom?
I think my life just led me into it. Some people actively seek this profession out. Actually, a lot of people actively seek this profession out.
I guess it for you it is a very good gig, you know, like
you know
not
what,
so many
me
hours,
being
good pay.
Yeah, me being an actress overall, it kind of just fell into the whole theater background that I had, and I was able to explore it a little bit more. I wasn't looking for this. It came to me at one of my first dungeons, and I saw what it was, I liked it, and I kept it going, and now I'm here, and I hope to stick around for a while.
Do your clients usually like come for a specific thing, or they like trying out everything? Or?
All of my clients are different. I've got a trampoline guy that I step on. He's my floor. I've got a that just loves to be one of the girls for a day. I've got a guy that comes in and just wants to be shaven.
He shaves?
Yeah, I completely shave him. Like a cancer patient. He has no hair. His eyebrows and everything gone.
Wow.
Yeah, he comes in a little hairy and then I'm like, no.
Without giving me names, without saying any names, have you ever had very important clients, like famous clients?
Somewhat, yeah. A couple of people from Netflix shows, some IG models. In the past, I've come across a couple of basketball players. I actually did have an MMA fighter like a month ago. Yeah, so
Who won the fight?
Who won the fight? He didn't fight me back, so he was definitely just trampling. He was my floor. So. Yeah, it's really fun here. It becomes more than just acting. It's therapeutic on both sides. You know, we get to be in touch with our inner child. You know, we get to have fun with our jobs, and we get to see the delight that comes out of it for them because it is therapy. And a lot of these people are so contained in their personal lives. So when they come here, it's a time for them to be fun. You know, and sometimes this is like the only time where they feel like a big kid. So everything from our sacrifices, you can be bound to the floor here. You can be suspended, which they love, or you can go on our wheel of torture.
The wheel of torture, interesting description for this contraption. So basically people get tied here and this...
And we spin.
Would you spank somebody here? Like what would you do with somebody here?
We whip them.
You whip them?
Or we beat them with canes. This is my favorite one. I like to break these.
Ah, you like to go old school.
You see how they start cracking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to go until it looks like a gorilla broke out of a bamboo cage. Yeah.
Okay. So they like, does it inflict much pain or?
Very much so.
Okay. Can you show me? Would you spank me?
Yeah, pick an instrument, I've got you. We've broken some paddles as well.
I don't want to go that far, I guess. Just a little spanking would be okay, I guess.
Okay.
This one?
Oh, you like the flogger?
Yeah.
Yeah, the flogger is a favorite of most people because sometimes the impact isn't as painful. Would you like to bend over somewhere for me?
Where would you like me to?
Let's see, usually.
Dominatrixes have come a long way from being in places where people couldn't even know that they were there to nowadays advertising online with banners, posters, flyers, and everything. So today we have reached a level of acceptance that wasn't there before. And these practices become more and more common. And as this happens, also more people get interested on this type of practices.
I'm giving you a mini session here, huh?
Okay.
You picked a heavy one.
Why'd
you pick a heavy one?
Yeah. Eh?
Why'd you pick a heavy one?
It's a heavy one. Go ahead. Give me
do it again.
Okay, it's okay. For example, if I am tied up here, you got me here.
Boom. Yeah, you're there.
You are like spanking me. Okay. I have to put my... sorry.
Yeah, usually there will be thumbs.
So let's suppose I'm there, I'm tied up. You are spanking me, but I want to stop. Is there like a safe word or something?
Oh, usually, yes, definitely. So a lot of us go by color codes for beginners, which would range from like blue, as in cold, you're okay doing that, to like red, which is like, hey, stop, that's, you know. Some people have like pineapple, or you choose a safe word of your liking. Me personally, I've been comfortable, and I know the temperament of my clients, so I haven't had to use a safe word in over 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's something you go talking about, I guess.
You always, that's what we have consultations for from the beginning. Like a lot of people would disagree with my method, but my clients have never been worried. They always have a great session because I can read the room and I can read their energy. I know what's too much for them, you know. Most, not usually, like more beginner DOMs, it would be best for them to have a color code. Okay. You know, so until they learn how to read their client's energy and their body language. This is Ming. We do a lot of suspension there. I've seen a lot of chain bondage in here, actually. It seems the mainstream thing now, because shibari is becoming like a huge thing worldwide, would be bondage. I'm seeing that everywhere, which is beautiful because it's like really amazing artwork. Like more chains, which I love. Chains are amazing.
So this would be...
Classroom.
The classroom.
Yes, I do a lot of corporal here, and mummification.
Corporal?
Corporal, yes,
corporal?
Which is heavy punishment. I want them to see themselves being disciplined. That way they learn, you know. I will make them write on the board what they will not do. Usually I will not be tardy. If they're tardy, I don't care if it's a minute after their appointment, they're tardy. You see that guy's been waiting around for a really long time, right? We've got the St. Andrew's cross here that we bind them to. That's what these little holes are for. Yeah, we use the paddles to break them with, usually a belt. My all-time favorite is sitting them on my lap in the chair over the knee. My hand is a really good, it's actually one of the best instruments in here.
Okay. General biology.
Oh, the biology of a worm. Most of the worms that come in here, we want them to know what they are and where they come from. This is a worm.
Okay. But wait just 1 second. With the come over here with the camera. There is a sticky substance over the...
That's actually freaking.
So is this even legal? Yes, the answer is yes. At least in the US, in the 50 states, BDSM practices and dom practices are completely legal when consented by the person who is receiving the service, of course. Federal law does not provide a specific regulation for BDSM practices that are consented. So basically, if you agree, you can do whatever the f you want.
I do what I call bad bitch training in here.
What you call bad bitch training?
Bad bitch training, you want to become a bad bitch, come here for bad bitch training.
Okay.
I can completely turn you from Samuel to Samantha. But you have to strut.
Okay.
You have to know how to walk. We'll teach you how to twerk. We'll teach you how to f with DVDs. We'll teach you how to suck. Yeah.
So the full package?
Full package. Yes, I do actually. The women love being tied up. Yeah, we usually get the women in with couples, but I've had about 6 women in my career that came in by themselves. Yeah, and it's usually tickling or bondage. Yeah.
And couples, you said you get
I do a lot of couples actually, and I'm usually just like a guiding force for that because I look at it as they need to strengthen their relationship, and this being one of the reasons why they came here. And I'm all for like the couple communication, you know, and being open and knowing your partner's needs. So I just guide them through that. Yeah.
Your clients fall in love with you?
Yeah, I've got text messages of him saying, "I love you. I'll never see anyone ever again. I'm so sorry."
How do you deal with that? Does it become a problem sometimes?
It has in the past, but because I keep my life compartmentalized, that's another reason why I leave like BDSM only for business, because when it becomes personal, they feel like they can cross that boundary with me, you know. In the past, when I was a little unaware of the etiquette of the business, it can be easy to do that, you know. These guys, this is a emotional connection for them because this is a form of therapy, you know, and sometimes they blur the lines themselves. So you have to set that, being the dom, you have to know to set that, you know, in accordance to how it needs to play out, and let them respect it, make them respect it.
Have you ever taken like acting lessons or something like that?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. This actually has enhanced that, and also has made me a lot more aware of humans and how much sexuality does play a part on the human psyche, their overall personality, and their emotional state, as well as their mental state. And when they're oppressed and suppressed, it comes out in very unlikely ways. This place helps them to have a balance to where they don't go out seeking those risky behaviors.
And here, for example, I guess that you have probably been asked many strange things. Which was the weirdest thing that you've seen in these 10 years?
You know we're in the kink and fetish world, right? Like the weirdest thing?
Yeah, like something that you said, I can't believe that they asked me for this.
Dirty bananas is what I call one session. I've never heard of it before until that one time the guy brought in his own water bottle of soil
and bananas.
And a bowl. Dirt, and he ate a mud pie off my feet.
Okay. On a global scale, these are the top 10 countries that love BDSM. Number 1, United States. Number 2, United Kingdom. Number 3, Canada. Number 4, Germany. Number 5, Australia. Number 6, Brazil. Number 7, India. Number 8, Netherlands. Number 9, France. Number 10, Spain. Did you guess any of those? Have you ever fallen in love with one of your clients?
About 8 years ago, yeah, but that's where the business and personal shouldn't mesh, you know. We were pretty cool for a couple of years. Still no bad blood, but it's just that line that I don't like to cross, you know? Yeah, since I do more things outside of here now, so. Yeah, I've been in New York in this scene for 7, almost 8 years, yeah.
7 years. So has the scene changed a lot in the past years?
I wouldn't say change, it's become more mainstream. I'm glad that it's not such a taboo subject, where before it was very intimidating on both sides to even mention my job. And now I'm not as like worried.
Does your family know what you do?
Yeah, they know. they kind of found out themselves. I did not tell them.
How did they find out?
A bitter ex-husband.
Oh.
Yeah, but then I guess as time went on and they realized how much it's literally like theater. It's like, hey mom, I became a paid actress in New York. So either way, I'm not hurting anybody. I've actually helped a lot of marriages. I've help people go back to their wives and fix their marriages because of this. People come here and they don't have to worry about any like diseases because they're not allowed to do anything with us in that manner, you know, and you don't have to worry about anybody getting knocked up because you can't do anything with us in that manner, where any other form of, any other field in the sex industry, you know, that could be a risk. You know, whether even just a night at the strip club, that could be a risk. A night here, you may lose your dignity, but you know, you probably already did. So yeah.
So what advice would you give to people that are watching this video that don't know anything about this type of activity and that they perhaps would like, or they don't know anything? What would you tell somebody that doesn't know anything about this?
I came into this business at 28, so. And I knew absolutely nothing about it. I was extremely vanilla. Don't be judgmental. There's a thing called kink shaming that, you know, what may be great for someone else may not be even a thought for another, you know, but go in and see what does work for you, because especially if you get bored with just like regular vanilla sex, there may be something else out there that, you know, piques your interest. We have Google, use it, you know, not Pornhub. It's very, is there a way to pervert BDSM? But, like, Pornhub has a way of doing that, where it pushes it past its perversion limit, where there are other little mini kinks and fetishes that you can go down that aren't sexual as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kitty. It's been a pleasure talking with you, getting to know a little bit about this world, the experiences you've taught us, and everything. I've learned a lot today, so it's been a quite productive interview, apart from the works area. It was also interesting in my personal area to get to know a little bit more about this.
Yeah, always just do your research. They have like plenty lists now of like what different fetishes and kinks are. I advise people definitely, before you just jump head on into BDSM and scar yourself, literally find what may suit your fancy and then test it out with your partner, look it up yourself, and then go from there. Look up a trusted dom and she'll walk you through it.
So all in all, it was a very interesting experience getting to know Kitty and understand how she feels when doing this type of work. Also getting to actually go to one of these dungeons and snoop a little bit around and get to play a little bit with the tools that they usually use in one of these sessions was something very interesting and mind-opening because of the detail that goes into this type of practices, into the things that they portray, into the core of each room. Actually, it was something that really impressed me because of the amount of effort that the industry is putting into this, and evidently there's people that are going to pay for this, and they are paying a lot of money to be part of these practices. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a little bit more of insight of what being a dominatrix means. See you guys next time. Thank you so much, Kitty.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure.
You.
Thank you.
Likewise.